Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here in nature. How to make it in anything. Absolutely anything. How to go to the top. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I get over 1,000 questions every single day. And a lot of them are about how can I move onto the next step of wherever I am, right? So you found your purpose right now, but you still don't feel you've made any progress. You haven't gone to the next step. That's what a lot of people are saying. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So I've helped a lot of people become extremely wealthy, realize their dreams. And I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey make it anywhere, absolutely anywhere. You might be thinking, who am I? What do I have to offer the world? Or maybe I'm only good for this kind of job. That was me along my early journey. I'm like, my life is never, ever going to change. I remember waking up every single day feeling like it's not going to get better. I'm always going to be working for someone. Now, every single day, I wake up with a bunch of grapes in my mouth. Abundance reigns supreme. How did this happen? That I can travel to any country, eat at any restaurant, and be well taken care of, and the cat down the road. How come I can create abundance from inspiring millions of people? How did this happen? We got a lot to talk about. Let's start with this. The first step. Your talent is not enough. Talent, emanating from the Latin talentum, means a sum of money. So we have it in our mind, and I did along my early journey. I'm really talented. I play the guitar, I skate, I do a lot of different things. I make great summer rolls, vegan style, right? I do a lot. That's not enough, Ralph. I'm so sorry. It's what I call sitting on diamonds. There are a lot of people I meet. Ralph, I can sing. Ralph, I'm great at science. But that's not enough to make it in anything. Because talent can only take you so far. Many of us who are very talented, if we're not careful, we get lazy, complacent, and we start falling asleep. Is that you out there? Because you're like, I'm so talented. If you don't use it, you lose it. Slow motion this side. I'm very talented at speaking. I've been speaking my whole life. I can talk for 1 hour with no script just like that. Comes easy. I'm a Pisces, for goodness sakes, right? However, that wasn't even enough. If you really want to make it to the top, and by the way, you are already there, you just don't know it. We'll come to that later. You have to stop sitting on your diamonds. You have to realize what is even more important than talent is passion. Passion is the catalyst for manifesting your desires. Now, we always hear about passion. Most of us don't really know what it means. To be passionate about something is not peaches and cream. You have to have a lot of perseverance. Sometimes you might have to sweat a little bit. You might have to say sorry to your friends who want to go to the beach and say, look, I'm so passionate about what I want to do right now. I'm going to miss it this time. I'll go with you next week. Next week, what's going to happen? Oh, I'm going to be there, right? But right now, I got to work on this vision. I got to work on this dream. Now, a lot of people with a lot of talent would say, well, I'm so talented, I don't need to do any work. And that's why you are where you are. You're not moving anywhere because you are resting on your laurels. Right? So I started to realize what's helped me excel at a phenomenal rate is because I'm highly passionate about whatever I do. I don't have all the talent in the world, but I definitely have all the passion. Slow motion this side. And those are the people who make it. Not the most talented. No, the most passionate. Do you live this? Do you breathe this, right? Do you breathe this? What is another step? Once you know what you want, have recognized and respected your core needs, you have to start investing in your gift, your talent. You see, once you invest in your gift, that creates more passion. So when I started to share with the world, I had just graduated, right? No, that was a bit before then, right? I had graduated way before then, right? I was working at the time and I was sharing, but I was like, could this be a possibility to talk in front of a camera every single day and create infinite abundance? Hell yes. Well, heaven yes, right? Talk is cheap. There was a guy who had a camera on eBay. I wanted it because it was a good camera. And at the time I'm like, okay, I need good equipment if I want to start doing this properly. $1,500. Huh? For a camera? But I made a choice to invest because I knew my words would hit people in the heart space. So I said, I'm going to buy the camera. I bought the camera. I invested in my gift early on. And that's why I'm reaping the fruits of my labor. Reaping the benefits. But Ralph, I don't want to do that. Like I meet people all the time. It's too expensive. Like you might want to go on a course that will take you to the next level. You might need to buy a book that's expensive. Might need to buy a DVD that's pretty expensive. But really, is it? Because in the long run, you are going to earn all of that back. I definitely have 100 times over. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Are you willing to invest today? You got to ask yourself that. Because the amount you receive is the amount you are willing to give. Slow motion this side. What's the next step? To make it in anything. Because anybody can make it in anything if they know the right steps. So the next step is to find something which makes you stand out from the crowd. Find something that makes you different, which in essence is your true authenticity. It's just that so many of us on the planet have moved away from the truth of who we are, right? I realized naturally I'm just like pretty creative. Okay, so I started finding certain things I would say and do. No one else was doing it. So what did that do for me? How did that take me to the next level? I created a league of my own because I just have to say, peace. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's that Infinite Waters guy. Yes. You see, you got to find your signature. That's how to make it in anything. If you're doing the same thing as everybody else, because everybody else is apparently a psychologist today, right? Telling you what to do with your life. Gosh. Right? You're not going to go far. How can you come from a different angle? right? A lot of people, ladies, might be doing a lot of videos about makeup, beauty, but a lot of people have been doing that. You got to come from a different angle, right? A lot of guys, you might be doing pumping iron, right? A lot of people are already doing that. What can you bring to the table that hasn't been seen before or that hasn't been done before to not make it get oversaturated? So I'm like along my early journey, okay, how can I be different? Well, I'm naturally different. All I got to do is just accept it. All you got to do is just accept that you're not like them. No, you're not. Then be yourself. And that's how to also attract anything you want, right? Now, the next step is to maximize what makes you different. How do we scale this up, right? So what helped me along my journey was to say, okay, when I say, can I get a hello? I'm maximizing what makes me different. I'm highlighting it to say, this is who I am. I'm very different, because no one else is kind of doing that. And even if they do it, it's just not going to be the same, right? That's how you maximize your difference. Great artists always do it. They have signatures. They highlight what makes them different from another artist. That's how you go to the next level. A lot of people, it's too like this. You got to be like this. You got to start maximizing your uniqueness, what I call owning your weirdness. You can laugh at nerds, but at the end of the day, a lot of these nerds you're laughing at are the CEOs you are working for. Slow motion this side. I'm a nerd. I'll be, right? I started to realize being weird, being unique, being authentic is one of your greatest assets, because it makes you different. It makes you stand out. 7-day vegan challenge. Let's talk about another step. What is your food life support like? Right? There is life support. There is food life support. Food is energy. Food is life. My early food life support was terrible. It wasn't supporting me. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Right now, the food life support is going pretty good. Why? Because I am making sure I wake up every single day and make a blackberry chia seed smoothie. Oh my gosh, is that making you hungry right now? Yes, it should be, right? I'm making sure I'm not being stingy when it comes to food. I'm making sure my basket is full of a lot of tomatoes, freshly picked, a lot of avocados, high in the lutein, going to prevent macular degeneration. So you got more clarity for your vision, right? Just had to throw that in there. What's your food life support like? I know it's hard. I don't eat perfect all the time. Sometimes I say, hey, pass me those. What are those? I'll eat it anyway, right? I'll eat anything sometimes. But I always realize that in the long run, a plant-based diet is always going to help me better. You don't have to be a saint about it. Sometimes, hey, have one day, a couple of days where you eat whatever you want. That's what I do sometimes. And it creates that freedom, that fluidity. But ultimately, a lot of us know it starts with the food. Once you start eating better, you start feeling better, you start attracting better things into your life. Now, the next step, how to make it in anything, is to focus. Yes. Focus. Yes. Focus. Yes. Be impeccable with your focus. Let me repeat that. Be impeccable with your focus. Whenever you lose focus, you are actually losing your vision. Slow motion this side. I realized along my journey that you really have to be impeccable with your focus, right? Whatever you focus on, you are creating. Whatever you focus on grows. Now, a lot of us don't actually realize this because we're so easily distracted. I was along my early journey. So I realized this, that I'm not just gonna listen or watch certain things which don't have my best interests at hand, because I've wasted a lot of time doing that, right? At the same time, I always love a bit of entertainment now and again, but in the long run, how I went to the next level was to say, hey, I need to focus. I need to make my focus impeccable every single day. And it's helped to the highest degree. Another step to make it in anything is to realize this, that you are just one person, but you need other people to help you. You need people who will help you because they believe in you. You got people all around you who don't believe in you, you'll only go as far as them. So what did I do along my early journey when there was no one around? Right? I started to share. By sending out a message, I found my support community. So if you find yourself in the predicament, Ralph, there's no one around, that's okay. Well, start sharing, start opening your mouth to say, actually, I'm going to start sending my message to the world, and people who resonate with the information will be my support network in the long run, right? Many times we have to realize there will be obstacles, a lot of obstacles along the way, right? That's the next step. It doesn't matter how good you are at something. Everyone takes a fall, because it's actually the falls that make you stronger, the falls that make you human, and the falls that can make you laugh at yourself. Like, I fall all the time. What am I talking about? Like, a lot of the time, sometimes I make a video and I forget to hit record, and I've just, oh my gosh, I just wasted all that time. Don't worry about it. It's a lesson learned, right? There are many obstacles, and that's why a lot of people shy away from their dreams, because even people who have manifested their dreams, and it's an ongoing process, will tell you it's not all peaches and cream. Certain times it's a lot of hard work, but it pays off in the form of strawberries in your mouth. It tastes good, right? Yes, you have to change how you react to these obstacles. More so, you've got to actually enjoy the process as opposed to just the destination, right? The next step, what's helped me, is to visualize all the time I'm already there. I always visualize myself there. Like, people say, Ralph, gosh, you're growing so quick. I said, when I first started this, my mindset was already being reprogrammed to say, I'm already there. I'm already there. I'm already there. And if you say that 3 times, because 3 is a magic number, I'm already there. I'm already there. I'm already there. Your body will start believing it. Your behavior will act accordingly. Slow motion this side. Right? You've already made it. Let's go back to number 1. You have already made it. You just don't know it, right? People who make it in anything already have this belief. They've already changed their thinking, because belief is a program which creates your reality. They already see themselves there. You see, our subconscious mind works through imagery. If you hold an image of yourself in your mind that you've already made it, you're already there, then it becomes a reality. And let's talk about one more step, which is I always detach myself from any outcome of making it or not making it. Because if you say, I want to make it in something, it creates a lot of pressure. A lot of people say, Ralph, I want to earn more. I want to do this. I want to do that. It's a lot of pressure. when you are in the ebb and the flow of life itself, you realize this secret. Everything is happening in a very beautiful, simple way. All you got to do is just be part of the process. I don't work for money. Money is just a byproduct, right? I've been doing this so long, abundance just keeps coming, all directions. But that's not the primary focus. My focus is just to share, help millions of people become their greatest versions, which I'm doing, and everything gets taken care of, right? I'm connecting with beautiful people every single day, and I'm proof that it's possible. You got to start realizing what you've been told you can't do is nothing more than a story you have repeated to yourself many, many times. It's time to erase that story and create a new one that you can live in, breathe in, believe in, act in, and then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? And that's how to make it in anything. Getting high, breathing in the good ass prana. Have a beautiful day. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You.